Starting with El Salvador, the government recently passed a crypto bill that will pave the way for Bitcoin-backed bonds, known as the Volcano Bond, that will be used to pay down sovereign debt and fund the construction of its proposed Bitcoin city. The bill passed on January 11th and is set to become law after it is ratified by President Bukele. The El Salvadorian government aims to use the bonds to raise capital to pay down its sovereign debt, fund the construction of the Bitcoin city, and create Bitcoin mining infrastructure. Abu Dhabi-based Venom Foundation and Iceberg Capital are allocating $1 billion to invest in Web3, blockchain, and cryptocurrency projects and services through a new partnership called the Venom Ventures Fund. Iceberg Capital will oversee the management of the fund, investing in projects and companies through pre-seed and Series A funding rounds. The partnership aims to accelerate businesses developing blockchain, DeFi, and Web3 products and services. If you're loving the content so far, show some love by clicking that subscribe and notification bell. It's free and helps the channel to grow. In another story, FTX lawyers claim $5 billion recovered in liquid assets. Andy Dietrich, an attorney for the failed cryptocurrency exchange FTX, says that the company has recovered $5 billion in cash and liquid coins. The full extent of the exchange's client deficit is still unclear as they continue working to rebuild transaction histories. The bankruptcy lawyer confirmed to Reuters that the company plans to sell off about $4.6 billion in non-strategic investments. Be watchful, guys. The sale of these $4.6 billion assets will create enormous selling pressure in the market. The attorney also claimed that they had discovered many illiquid crypto assets and are not including FTX native token FTT in the funds that were recovered. A quick look at the FTX wallet by Coinbase director Connor Grogan to find out which altcoin will be hit the hardest, found out that Solana is still FTX's largest holding. FTX owns more than $700 million of Solana, however, most of them are locked. You can use this free tool, Token Unlocks, to keep an eye on Solana's unlocking timetable if you have or want to take any exposure to Solana. Other tokens FTX has in its kitty include FTT, FTX native token, worth $575 million. MAPS, $371 million. OXY, $127 million. WBTC, $90 million. Bona, $82 million, and around $500 million in other random Solana-based tokens. The exchange's founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, was indicted in Manhattan federal court last month on 2 counts of wire fraud and 6 conspiracy counts on allegations that he stole customer deposits to pay off debts at his hedge fund, Alameda Research, and lied to equity investors about the crypto exchange's financial condition. He has so far pleaded not guilty to the charges. Gemini puts an end to the crypto earn program amidst DCG fallout. The recent fallout of Gemini and the Genesis Group has led to Gemini officially closing its flagship interest-bearing earn program. Gemini has ceased the existing master loan agreements with Genesis Global Capital, which was responsible for operating the earn program on behalf of its customers. Genesis spokesperson reacting to this incident said, Genesis was disappointed that Gemini is waging a public media campaign despite ongoing productive private dialogue between the parties. This is a very complex process that will take some additional time, but we are committed to moving as quickly as possible. Genesis's woes started with the collapse of FTX, which led to the shutting down of its lending arm in November 2022, locking Gemini Earn users' funds in the platform. And in our final story, Shiba Inu takes the number 2 spot in most secure crypto projects according to popular security analysis company Certic. Certic recently tweeted the meme coin ecosystem ranked second in its security leaderboard with a score of 93, only behind Polygon, which has a score of 95. The Shiba Inu community, buoyed by the upcoming Shibarium upgrade, has welcomed the recent Certic score with open arms. According to the Certic website, the ecosystem had 33 completely resolved on-chain bugs, with only 1 partially resolved bug. For those who don't know, Shibarium is a Layer 2 scaling solution that's expected to provide more efficiency and lower gas fees in transactions. And that's a wrap on crypto headlines. And here is my take. Although the CPI print that came out yesterday is pumping the market because investors are pricing in that inflation has peaked and the Fed will pivot soon. I'm not entering the market yet. I believe we haven't seen the last of FTX contagion. The recent debacle between Gemini and DCG attests to that. And should this tussle lead to DCG bankruptcy, that will be catastrophic for the market because Grayscale, a subsidiary of DCG, holds about 631,000 Bitcoin worth over $10 billion at the time of making this video. So if DCG is forced to sell it due to bankruptcy, that can bring the price of Bitcoin to below $10,000. So what am I doing? Patience. Yes, the macroeconomic situation is improving. Bitcoin has breached the $19,000 price point and investors are gradually putting on their risk on hats. But personally, I am still sitting on the sideline with cash, waiting for a clearer signal of macroeconomic improvements, with the Fed turning a little dovish and the contagion effect of FTX collapse subsiding a bit more. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor and nothing said in this video is financial advice or should be construed as one. This video content is only for educational and entertainment purposes. If you enjoy this video, please hit that like and subscribe button for more of these videos and to be notified once we upload a new video. Our videos give you the edge in finding crypto outliers that will do over 1000x. Remember, it's only one crypto outlier that will change your life forever. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.